Welcome too late to the show. I'm your host, Prophet74, and today we're going to show you guys the Sony PlayStation camera. Now, as you can see, it says HD in front of it. It's not a 4K, 8K, or anything like that, even though the PlayStation has that. This is a little disappointment here with this camera. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to share something I'm very, very disappointed. One of the worst cameras out there, and hopefully this is the best review out there, so you guys can, so Sony can know that they rushed things, they pushed things out, and they failed. So first of all, let's go ahead and commence on this thing, and let's start the review and see why I think it's one of the worst ones. So let's go ahead and open up and see what you get. So I already used it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just opening the box so you guys can see exactly what you get. It's wrapped up in a little bag, and that's pretty much it. That's the only protection you get. All right, you get the camera, bam. You get your instructions, bam, and that's it. Nothing else. All right. So we're gonna move on and go straight to the camera and talk about this camera. First of all, the camera. It's not the best camera. It's one of the worst cameras. 1080 on it. Come on, guys. 1080 on it. You got a 3.1 USB and you're streaming at 1080. This is ridiculous. On top of that, first of all, the grip itself, it doesn't even hold on very good. It has a little patch here on the top and in the bottom. I mean, the first camera was horrible to begin with, holding on to the actual monitor, and this one's even far worse than the last one. You got a rubber area here and a rubber area on the top, and that's pretty much it. Camera quality is not even near any other camera that's out there in the market that's a webcam. Any other webcam out there is better than this thing. Do not waste your money on buying this. This goes to the garbage, to be honest with you. I've not used it that much because I'm not happy with it. I used it because in case something comes out with it, like a VR system or anything, but you can't even use this for that system itself. So on top of that, it's cheap material. Just it fits your freaking PlayStation 5. Wow, it does fit your PlayStation 5. But that's about it. Other than that, it's crap. Don't waste your money, guys. Wait maybe until they push something better than this. Now, green screen on this thing is horrible. It's a mess. It's not like this green screen in the background. It's even you need a lot of lighting to just make sure that the green screen works. I mean, some of these other green screens work even fine without this lighting, you know. And this, for example, cannot even capture. It fuzzes out. And I'm going to demonstrate some of the stuff where you can see some of my anger towards this camera. You're going to see some of the stuff, right? So you got that, and on top of that, biggest thing, does not even have a mic in here. So they give you the option to do the mic from your actual controller itself. But what, you know, when this was there before, it was working fine. It was awesome. I was able to stream, hear my players on the actual headset, and then talk to them through the camera. And I can't even do that. I have to go through this big old setup just to make sure it works. All right, let's start with a piece of wood here. And it's a basic wood, pretending this is the front of the screen. I know it's probably too thick for it, but it should be able to hang in there. Look at it. And if you can see the thickness on it, and you push it to the back doesn't even grab onto the new monitors. Monitors are thick as this, to be honest with you. Now, on this part right here, if you can see it, I'm going to let it fall, and it doesn't grab on at all. What a horrible design. I mean, they could have got something a lot better for the price that you're paying for. I mean, I wish I could get my money back, but fortunately, I opened it up. It's more than 15 days because it's a piece of crap. So it doesn't hang on right, if you can see it. And I'm just demonstrating to an actual piece of wood. Look at that. Simple. And every time you got to focus on, you got to make sure it's moving. There is no movement on the camera. You can go left or right or down, up and down. You can't move this. This is pretty much what it is. It's basically just focus on one area. So if your seat's not high enough, or your chair or table is not properly set, you're going to have an awful view of yourself in there, or maybe even half of it or something. But this is one of the worst cameras I ever encountered. I mean, there's far better cameras out there. Why can't they compatible? So I haven't even tried a different webcam in there. I hope they could give you an option where you can put any webcam instead of buying something like this. I mean, I hope they do in the future. I hope it's available now. We'll try that. And other than that, don't buy this. Don't waste your money. Wait maybe until the next reasonable camera they come out. It's one of the worst setups. I'm very disappointed on it. You know, I feel bad for buying it, to be honest with you, and I hope you guys save your money out there. So let's continue on. All right, so we're gonna start with the camera. Look at the camera quality of it, right? it's actually a little shitty here, and that's because we're gonna see if we could change a couple of things. So we could change to none. This is regular here. You can see it. Brightness, you could change the contrast. This brightness a little bit more, a little bit bright, a little less. And we're gonna see if we could do a size of we're gonna change the size. We're gonna go medium, large, keep it large. We're gonna crop. I'm gonna say circle, and then one more. We're gonna do square, hex, and chrome. These are pretty much chrome masks. That's all it is. Chrome mask is where your green screen, pretty much. We're gonna go circle, large. We're gonna go small because we don't. Now, flip horizontal. You could change this, of course. They give you that options. Effect, comic. That's pretty much in it. Let's make it large so you guys can see it larger, so you can see the effect. Comic, pixelated. Yo, you don't want to be identified. That's pretty much what it is for. Scaling. I don't like this one. Toy camera. Don't like that one. I don't know who made these filters, but they all suck. And we'll say none. Like I say, contrast. You can mess around with the contrast. Transparent. You could transparent completely out of the game, but we're gonna keep it there. One there. And like I said, the masking is okay. All right, so we're gonna put the mono screen here so you guys can see some of the stuff, but in reality when you're in the game itself you're gonna see the screen. It's not very good at all. So let's go ahead and mask. Let's put the mask here. So we're gonna do the Chrome key. All right, and if you can see my green screen right now, as you can see it, all right, this is pretty much how it looks like. I can't fix this. I have to get more lighting. You can still see my green screen, and it just makes no sense. Why even bother with that, you know? So I'm gonna keep it small, change it to circular. That's pretty much what I'm gonna keep it as. So pretty much this is it, guys. If you guys like what you guys see, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm your host, Prophet74, and we are out.